Okay, I'm drawing again. Another day, another drawing, or something like that. I didn't have time yesterday because I was doing stuff, but today I have time because I'm not doing stuff. Um, I'm actually recording this in the morning because I have my classes only start at 12 o'clock. Yeah, so I have plenty of time in the morning. And normally I would go work out in the gym, but I'm still feeling a little sick. Like, it's not that I'm dying, don't get me wrong. I'm going to stop talking about being sick, but you can hear it in my voice. And I'm like, Wednesday when I worked out, it was great, but I was completely like drained after. Like, it, I was lifting the same stuff, but my body was just hit harder, I think. And I'm like, yeah, and I have work today and I don't really want to, and there's also next week. So yeah, I'm just I mean what I'm gonna do is I'm just not gonna go today because I've already decided that. And then I'm gonna go next week with my normal 3 day routine, and then we're back, hopefully. Yeah. Also mostly because I'm not coming back home until after work because like I have school and then I have like 1.5 hour and then I have like a beer tasting thing with my some of my friends. So we do that, and then I have to go to work. So it fits kind of nicely in between that. But yeah, still I have to do a drawing today because I have the time, and I have the time to do a voiceover, and I even think I have plenty of time to get to school. So I'm using the Twisby Eco fountain pen, which is really awesome, and just great. Just random platinum carbon black ink something. I think it's great. I'm definitely gonna have to buy more soon because I'm not running out, but I'm definitely in need of more, I think. And yeah, I kind of like this one. I think the eyes are really cool, and I might have to like do something like that at another point with another drawing or painting. I have to do more crazy things with the eyes, really, but yeah, one thing at a time. So this drawing is just another in the small sketchbook. I think my art supplies will arrive today, hopefully, because then I have to wait the weekend before this stuff, and that will be a little bit not nice. But yeah, at least it'll be whatever. I guess I can't really decide what it would be. And it's not because I don't like the small one I'm using here. I like it. It's fine. But I just also want to do something in the big. I want to switch it up from time to time, especially if I have like just enough time to make a 10-minute drawing, then I'll do this one. But I have more time, I maybe would be more inclined to use the bigger one because it's also easier to frame those drawings and it's easier. There's more to it, and I can do like more details and more cool stuff, and yeah, so something like that. Also, I sold some stuff recently on the reselling side if anybody cares. Maybe they don't, maybe they do. Yeah, so it's going great with that too. Generally, life is going pretty decent. Yeah, it's normal, mostly normal school days and school and work and stuff. It's nice to be working again though because I haven't worked in like a week or something like that, which is it's nice because when you don't have to work, you can do whatever you want. But I also want to work because I need money. So I'm thankful. Well, I'm thankful. I'm just happy that I have to go to work today. Also because there isn't anything like nobody's holding a party or something. Because we have a holiday coming up next week or like after next week, which means the party association at my school or whatever you want to call it, the people who host the parties, the official school parties, they want to host a party there. It makes sense. Like, don't get me wrong, it makes a lot of sense. But it's also great for me since I can work and don't worry about stuff like that. So, yeah. What to talk about? Well, I have one thing to talk about. which is I want to say thank you, because we're getting very close to reaching 800 subscribers, which is insane, you guys. Like, that's crazy to me. Especially since I was kind of in not a hole, but like my videos weren't getting any traction, and then just one random video I did with this one a day if I have time video stuff. Like, as I was saying, I don't know if stuff is gonna blow up. Like, some things can get like 17 views in 20 days, and other stuff can get 600 views in 4 days. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to what works when I'm not clickbaiting and not doing, I could be doing more for the SEO side of things and getting more clicks, but I also don't want to cheat people, and I don't want to have to do all sorts of self-compromising stuff. So just doing my thing. It sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't really know. But it seemed like some people liked it, and hopefully they will keep on liking it and going further. Would be cool if we could have more videos do that. And I'm still working on the painting, of course. I'm getting further along with it. Don't you worry. It's a little bit different, but still very much my style. Just trying something. No, I wouldn't even say I'm trying something different. It's very much in my style. So it's just a painting by me. And that's also something I've been thinking about recently, because style doesn't really matter. It matters who made it. So like, if I drew a perfect copy of someone else's style, but I made it, then it's still a drawing by me. Of course, if you don't credit the person, if you just steal the idea and the whole look and everything, then of course it's wrong and stuff like that. But I'm like it's still my drawing. It's not the same drawing. It's a drawing of someone's character or someone's world or whatever it's supposed to be. You're copying, but I don't think that the style matters. People can try to paint and draw in my style. I don't really care. You do you. I just paint and draw what I want to. Yeah. I'm also getting some bigger canvases soon from my art teacher, because, like, I guess she thought she was gonna make bigger paintings, but then she was like, she didn't really get to it, so it didn't really happen, which is a little bit sad, but good for me, since I'm always in need of canvases, especially larger canvases, on the cheap side. Like, of course, I know I can buy stuff on the internet, and there are some pretty decent budget options. But it's just like, it costs money, and I'm not a very rich man. But mostly because I also really I don't enjoy, but I really want to save my money, and I'm saving a lot, because being an adult costs money, so I'm gonna need it at some point, so might as well just save up now. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm not missing stuff in any way, and yeah, I'm still doing all the things that I want to, so it's not like that. Yeah. I don't know. Working hard here, and these little real-time drawings where I just do some things, and it takes around the 10, 12, 15 minute mark. I think this is a great time frame for it. Takes me that long, and the voiceover takes me again that long, so it takes me like about 24 minutes to make this video in total. But of course that's not it. I have to do other stuff, and I think that's a fine compromise for the people who care about my videos and the people who don't. I don't really know. Like, yeah. But of course, I want to make better videos. I don't want to say better, because at some point it also becomes about making a video, not about making art. And I'll never go there. My videos will always be about the art first. It will always be a spectacle of the art on this channel. If I'm ever doing something on my second channel, which I have, is just the same name here, but with a 2 behind it, Thomas Fugl 2, or 2 if you're not Danish. And yeah, do stuff there maybe. But this one is going to be primarily the art. It's all it's going to be, because that's what I care about, and that's what's supposed to be. And also gotta remember, I can make stuff without recording it, which I still do. But also having to record it is kind of a great incentive to make stuff, because like sometimes I forget and sometimes I just don't, and that's fair. But most of the times it actually helps me to make stuff. Not necessarily make great stuff every time, but all artists makes a bunch of poop before they make something great. Like that's just how it is. And if you're a beginner, you should really realize this, that you have to make so many things you don't like so much bad art you don't like, to finally make something you do like. And what you like may not be the same as another person, but what other people like may not be the same as what you like, you know? That's just my take, at least, on that. My little brother just came down, so that's why there's a new clip here. Yeah, so just chill, make art, make some art. Yeah, we're getting very close to the end here, and I didn't really think it was gonna look like that much of a shaggy beard as it did, but I kind of like it and I kind of hate it. But there's great things about this one and there's bad things about this one. It's as most of my drawings, there's stuff I really like and some stuff that just don't quite hit it. And then there's the very few where like, okay, everything just works. But most of them have like this problem where something works, something doesn't, and it makes a kind of decent drawing, but not a great drawing, and not a bad drawing. This one is like more to the bad side, definitely, but it has some elements I might use again, of course. But yeah. Anyways, it's my verdict on the drawing. But yeah, I just want to say thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff, because I really appreciate every time you do, and I read them all. So yeah. Bye bye. Have a nice day, night, or whatever you are. Bye bye. Okay, I can't do this anymore. Bye.